Something interesting. Something positive.
Something Special, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
A farewell for a West Michigan woman included a tradition her family says they'll never forget. It is a tribute reserved for nurses, and one many people have never witnessed. 13 on your side's Riley Mack is here now with Something Special. Riley.
Juliet, there are many ways to honor a life, but for Dorothy Sheler, one final act of gratitude arrived just before her goodbye.
Good afternoon, family.
Nurses spend their lives standing watch.
The committal service of Dorothy Zylstra Sheler.
Today signifies Dorothy Sheler's watch, ending.
I am Joan Kaiser-Machi. I am the niece. My Aunt Dorothy, she was the epitome of being a nurse.
Dorothy spent a lifetime.
We're going to sing Great is Thy Faithfulness.
Watching over heartbeats.
Thy faithfulness.
Watching over healing.
My Father.
Watching over hope. But today, Dorothy will watch over this.
Lord unto me.
Dorothy said when she passed, she wanted her family here.
The heavens are higher than the earth.
Not just this family, but this one.
May Dorothy's light shine endlessly, just as the light of the lamp.
They aren't here because they shared her last name.
We take a moment to light the Nightingale nursing lamp.
They're here because they shared her life's work.
Well, we are the Grand Rapids Area Nurse Honor Guard.
Nobody knew about the Honor Guard. I've never knew about the Honor Guard. Cemetery says, well, have you heard about the Grand Rapids Area Nurse Honor Guard? And she gave me Julie Tresky's phone number.
When Joan called, it was a privilege to be able to be here today. Nurses today are here to honor Dorothy and her life as a nurse. The Nurse Honor Guard is a group of nurse volunteers who are honoring other nurses who have passed away.
My aunt was a nursing instructor.
I knew Mrs. Zylstra personally as my operating room instructor.
She did not have children of her own.
Her students became her family. This is the Nightingale tribute. Nursing is a calling, a lifestyle, a way of living.
It just comes full circle and brings closure to who and what she was in her life.
Dorothy Joanne DeBoer, the kind of work a nurse does her whole career can many times be unnoticed. A lot of selfless acts go into being a nurse.
What they portrayed is truly what a nurse is. And it was beautiful.
Dorothy never had children. Today, a room full of them said goodbye.
When a calming, quiet presence was all that was needed, Dorothy was there.
It was emotional.
At those times when the unexplainable needed to be explained,
Tearful.
Dorothy was there.
My aunt would have probably said this is too much, but deep inside she would be thankful of her being honored in this way.
I think Dorothy would have really liked it. When the situation demanded a swift foot and a sharp mind, Dorothy was there.
She has finished her shift, and it's good.
Nurses spend their lives standing watch.
And now that it's time to be at God's side, Dorothy is there.
Today, they stood for her.
Your shift is complete. Well done, good and faithful servant.
If you are in the Grand Rapids area and have a nurse you want to honor one final time, we've got the Nurse Honor Guard contact information in this story on our website, 13onyourside.com. With your Something Special, I'm Riley Mack.